Welcome friends to another video, welcome to another episode of GaVo Scented Week, this time around episode number 23. And this is the content where I'm sharing with you my weekly frag rotation. I'm using only 2 fragrances every single week. These are the fragrances that I'm gonna wear throughout the day and in the evening. The first fragrance throughout the day comes from the house of Manchera, and this is Oud Violet. This is a very interesting fragrance for me, mainly because I also have in my collection Lalique Hommage à l'Homme, which also features agarwood and violet, but that one is very fresh, very bright, very uplifting, if you want, while this one is a more mature variant of Lalique Hommage à l'Homme, mainly because the composition differs a little bit, and we have in this one green notes, bergamot and spices. We also have violet, agarwood and patchouli in the heart, and in the base we have vetiver, moss and amber. So it's a bit darker compared to Lalique Hommage à l'Homme. It's a little more leaning towards the, let's say, woody aspect of the fragrance. The agarwood is more dominant and is very well assisted by some spicy accords. Also, you do get some amber, you get the moss and also the vetiver in the composition, which basically strengthen the power of the agarwood in this one. So I was expecting it to be more similar to Lalique Hommage à l'Homme, which is one of my favorite all-time fragrances. I really love that one. It's such a beautiful and well-crafted fragrance. And it's also very affordable, very cheap. Therefore, if you don't want to pay a hefty price, if you don't want to pay for a niche fragrance, but you still want to have niche quality, I highly encourage you to give a try to Hommage à l'Homme from the house of Lalique. In terms of performance, this one is really great. It stays a very long time on my skin. It projects really strong, and sillage is also great. I decided to wear this one from sunrise to sunset, mainly because this week, here where I live in Romania, we have a lot of rain. It's raining the whole week. Temperatures are moderate, somewhere at 17 degrees Celsius. Therefore, I do consider this fragrance to be best suited for this type of temperatures, for this type of weather conditions. And it's a bit more mature at the same time compared to Lalique Hommage à l'Homme. That one may appeal to younger crowds, but this one is more on the mature side of things. It's more sophisticated, it's more elegant, and I do see this one being worn or being best worn at semi-formal and formal events, for example. So the first fragrance in this scented week or frag rotation is Oud Violet from the house of Manchera. And my second fragrance that I'm gonna wear in the evening and at night is a very beautiful green fragrance, woody green fragrance that comes from the house of Tiziana Terenzi, and this is 19 March. This is a beautiful, spectacular, I would say, combination of green accords with woody accords. It smells so good, it smells so fresh, so elegant, and at the same time, if you are familiar with old aftershaves, it brings that aftershave vibe to the table. It's simply amazing. We have green leaves, we have nettle, we have mint and orange. We also have lavender, clove, cinnamon and jasmine in this one, and we do get rosemary, vetiver, cedar, nutmeg, sandalwood and musk. So although the composition is richer compared to Oud Violet, the performance of this fragrance is totally a different story. You have very good longevity on the skin, but projection-wise, it doesn't project like Oud Violet. That's why I consider that it's best suited for the evening or for nighttime, at least in this GaVo scented week. I love how the rosemary comes out from this fragrance, also the mint, also the cloves, also the green leaves and all the woody accords, the cedar, the sandalwood. Also it has that beautiful muskiness, the lavender, which is specific if you want to old aftershaves, but also to old school male fragrances. I don't know. I find, or better said, I found some similarities in this one with, for example, Paco Rabanne pour Homme, with Chanel pour Monsieur, with Guy Laroche Dracar Noir, with Guerlain Habit Rouge, with Lalique pour Homme, and so on and so forth. But only small similarities. The biggest similarity, I would say, is with Dior Eau Sauvage, if you want, mainly because the rosemary simply shines in this composition, together with the mint, together with the green accords, with the green leaves, and also with the woody notes. In Eau Sauvage, you have bergamot. In this one, you have orange, but it manages to do the exact same thing. And it's simply amazing. The result is simply amazing. I simply love this fragrance. It smells great. Also, it leans a bit more mature, so it isn't everyone's cup of tea. But if you love green fragrances, if you love woody aromatic fragrances, then you really need to try 19 March from Tiziana Terenzi. Very good performance. I would say it's quite flexible on when and where to wear it, but I do believe that it's best suited for semi-formal and formal occasions. And also it's best for a more mature consumer. Nonetheless, a great fragrance, a very beautiful fragrance for spring. I would even say for summer nights and also for fall. If you love green fragrances, you really need to try this one out. So these are my two fragrances for this scented week. These are my picks. One for the day, Oud Violet from the House of Manchera, and one for the evening or nighttime, 19 March from Tiziana Terenzi. Two great fragrances. As always, my friends, I highly encourage you to test them out first, to buy samples or decants, to see how they perform on your skin, how they smell, how long they stay also, and only afterwards go ahead and purchase a full bottle. This pretty much does it. I'm gonna see you in the next one. As always, thank you for watching. Remember, be safe, be good, and also remember, smell good, feel good. Peace.